Late last year in September and December, a collaboration between the universities of Melbourne and Queensland and Princeton University, called Net Zero Australia, updated their modelling of the cost of Australia achieving net zero by 2050 to be approximately $1.6 trillion in capital investment. That figure alone should command attention. But what makes this update more significant is timing. While policymakers are planning a 30-year renewable build-out, artificial intelligence is driving electricity demand growth at a pace that is already outstripping new grid capacity. AI is not a future variable. It is a present force multiplier, and it is colliding with energy policy built on linear assumptions. In Paul Gardner Brook's article titled AI versus Net Zero, Australia's $1.6 trillion energy dilemma, he argues that Australia is living through two very different energy transitions. At the consumer level, adoption is accelerating. Rooftop solar continues to expand. Household batteries are scaling. Electric vehicle uptake is rising. But at the macro level, where utility-scale generation, transmission infrastructure, and heavy industry operate, the transition is constrained. Grid expansion is slow. Transmission build is delayed. Engineered carbon storage remains limited. Heavy industry faces escalating costs. The consumer transition is visible. The system-level transition is bottlenecked. And AI infrastructure does not plug into rooftops. It plugs into grids. The updated modeling reveals that to stay on track, the 5-year average annual investment would need to surge by more than 200% by the 2030s. 300 gigawatts of renewable capacity are required, roughly 40 times current levels. And even under this scenario, gas-fired capacity must double to stabilize intermittent supply. That admission matters. It confirms that even the most optimistic net zero pathway still depends on fossil fuel backup to maintain reliability. This is not incremental infrastructure expansion. It is the largest energy capital program in Australian history. At the same time, artificial intelligence is transforming electricity demand. Data centers in the United States consumed approximately 176 terawatt-hours in 2023. By 2028, projections range as high as 580 terawatt-hours. Globally, data center consumption is expected to approach 945 terawatt-hours by 2030. Growth rates are running at roughly 30% annually. Artificial intelligence is driving electricity demand at roughly 4 times the rate new power generation is being added to grids. That is the structural contradiction. Energy policy assumes controlled, predictable scaling. AI deployment is exponential. Net zero modeling stretches across decades. AI infrastructure deploys in quarters. If demand grows faster than reliable supply, prices rise. If prices rise, capital relocates. This is not ideological. It is arithmetic. Paul's full analysis examines the implications of this capital escalation, the interaction between artificial intelligence and energy systems, and the strategic choices now facing policymakers. The question is not whether emissions reduction matters. The question is whether energy planning reflects the reality of exponential AI-driven demand. In an era where intelligence becomes the primary economic engine, energy becomes sovereignty. To read the full article, visit paulgardnerbrook.com/articles. We value your perspective, so please share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more of Paul's analysis on AI, energy, geopolitics, and all things business. Thank you for watching and bye for now.